Right, the diagram shows the floor of a village hall, and the caretaker needs to polish the floor. There's information here about the cost of a tin of polish and how much it covers, and there's a discount of 30% off the cost, and the caretaker has £130. Has he got enough money to buy the polish for the floor? You must show all your working. Again, this is a starred question. So, the first thing to do is to work out how many tins of polish the caretaker needs to polish the floor. So we need to work out the area of the floor. And there are several ways of doing this. Possibly the easiest way, which I'm going to do, is I'm going to treat this as two separate rectangles by drawing a line down here. And so this first part here is a rectangle which is 9 by 8. So that part is simply going to give me an area of 72 square meters. And then this little section here, now the measurement there is 6. The 16 is the whole measurement there, but we've used 9 across the top there, which means this bit here must be 7, which means that this rectangle is 7 times 6, which is going to give me 42 square meters. So the total area of the floor is 72 plus 42, which is going to give me 114 square meters. Okay, so that's the total area of the floor. Now, how many tins are we going to need? Well, one tin covers 12 square meters, so we're going to have to do 114 divided by 12. Now that's a little tricky. We could do bus stop division, 12 into 114, but this doesn't really that's going to cause us all sorts of problems. So let's think about this. Let's think about the fact that one tin covers 12 square meters, and so if we had 10 tins, right, we could polish. How much of the floor could we polish? We could polish 120 square meters, and we only need enough polish for 114. Okay, so 10 tins would polish 120 square meters. 9 tins would be 9 12s. 9 12s would be 108, so that's not enough. Right, so we can't use 9 tins because we need 114 square meters, so we're going to have to go for 10 tins. So we need to buy 10 tins. So we need 10 tins of polish. Now, the caretaker has £130. One tin costs £19, so 10 tins at £19 each is £190. Right? But there's a discount of 30%, so we've got to take 30% away. Gosh, now 30% is actually 3 lots of 10%, and 10% is easy to do because 10% of £190, you will remember you just knock a 0 off, so we're looking at £19. Right? So 30% of £190 is going to be 3 lots of 10%, which is 3 lots of £19, which is £57. Okay, so the total cost after the discount is going to be 190 take away 57, and that is going to be £137, which is a real shame because the caretaker only has £130, and so the answer is no. The caretaker is £7 short. Caretaker is £7 short, and so he doesn't have enough money to buy the polish for the floor.
Which would be £133.
Good spot. And my deliberate mistake here was that should be 133 and not 137. Still doesn't make any difference because the caretaker is still £3 short and he doesn't have enough money.